Hello everyone, this is David. We're doing an update on what is SEO and how it works. Step-by-step beginner's guide. So this entire course, again, is based on this 12-word primary keyword just to show how you can rank on Google and YouTube. Specifically, we're trying to rank on Google for both the articles and the YouTube videos. So I just want to show you here that I'm embedding the videos in these first three articles. All right, I'm going to embed the first three videos. So because I have the main article, I broke that up into three parts. Okay, so there's three articles, and then I'm just putting the first three videos on each respective part, right? Part one video to part one article, and so on. So here I'm in system.io. I know you can't see the left side, but all I did was went over here to the side, right? I'm on the editing page. I went over here to these options on the left. I dragged over the video to this spot, and then all I did was press settings, and I inserted the watch URL into the box, adjusted a couple things like the shadow and the border. You can see the border. I have a red border because it's YouTube, and it really stands out. So you can see the page here, the update of the page. Just refresh. It's a preview page, and you can see the banner there at the top, and then I put the video right here on the second part of it, and it'll eventually play once it loads. So this will help your SEO when you're doing a ranking for this particular article. So ideally, you would like to have a one YouTube video embedded on each article. That way, Google favors it. It sees you have a YouTube video. It's going to help rank this article on Google and also help rank the video on Google. So it works both ways as long as you're consistent with the keywords and the secondary keywords. As long as they relate, it should help. So it's been about a week since we started this whole process. So this is the update here. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you from the start. I'm going to go to system.io and do it for part 3 just so you see me exactly updating this, and I will constrict the window for you. So let me see if I can do that right on the video. Okay. All right, there we go. So I'll go to part 3. So so there's part 2 video. So I'm just going to part 3 video. Find it on my channel. Okay. I'm going to open it up in a new tab, copy and paste the video link. Right, it shows up right there. Hey everyone, it's David again from longtailscorpion.com and AISalesify.com. So in this third video of the what is SEO and how it works, it's got to load before you can pause it. So I just want to make sure I copy that. So copy. I can close that. I'm going to insert it into my spreadsheet so I have it saved. All right, so go to the blog. This is the blog section that I have, the 9 posts that I'm updating. So part 3, let's see, part 3 is right there. Open in a new tab, not a new window. Let's try that again. Always open everything in a new tab when you're trying to edit and do all this kind of stuff, because if you click on it and it opens the current window that you're in, then you got to go back. You got to hit back. It's just too much. It's a lot easier to do it this way. So as you can see here, here is the system.io backend. So you can see the options of the elements here. So I want to just find a good spot below the banner. I'll keep the banner up at the top. It's kind of like a title page, if you will, of an image, and I can always stick the video over here just in the first available section after maybe the first header I can stick it here somewhere. Okay, so scroll down and highlight, capture the video, and just find it. See where it highlights it in dark blue? That'll go right above that header, and it does. And then I can make margins and stuff. So when you go to the video, this is just a template system.io video that they have bookmarked in the system. So you click on the gear, all right, copy and paste over what's there. That in the URL you want a direct link, and you can do whatever you want. Autoplay on or off. I'll put it on. Controls leave on. I like to have a nice shadow. I'll do a cool blurry shadow. Solid border, right? And then here's the color of the border, and then here's the width. So I'll usually do 5 to 7 pixels. Pick dark red. Make sure the red is dark enough, and click outside the box. It's a full border. As you can see, it shows up right away. And then I want a border around the video, so these headlines, any headlines or words are not too close. So up here it's okay. I got a decent space, and usually I put the cursor there to see if it's about that width or maybe a little more. Here obviously it's tight. So a margin, I'll do 10 or more, 10 to 12. That's pretty good. 12 is fine. So as you can see, it's good there. I'm going to save it. And then I'll just check the page. So I click this arrow here. It'll open it up in a new tab. It's a preview window. I can close this X if I want, and just to see the actual video load, make sure it loads, and you can listen to it or not, whatever you want to do. Usually give it about 15-20 seconds for it to load. And you can even refresh the page if you want. You see the controls aren't working. Yeah, because I got to wait. Utilize these drag and drop. Okay. So that's cool. Other videos show up on the channel, which is great. Okay. So that's how you embed it. They also have embed code available when you go on YouTube. And let me just resave that. So normally if you're in a typical system like this, like WordPress, System.io, there's a bunch of other platforms, you know, ClickFunnels, Kartra, StanStore, even, you know, places, those updated platforms like that, they pretty much won't need to use the actual embed code, like the HTML that you would have to get. Typically, having the video URL should be fine to embed it, so you should be okay there. I will show you where to get the embed code, because I'm sure some of you are saying, well, what if I need it? Well, okay, let me show it to you. So if I go to a video, okay, open in a new tab, and we're going to go to... Hey everyone, it's David again from Longtail Scorpion. Pause that, just so you can see the full shot here. So I got to wait for it to load. I got a bunch of tabs. I'm going to close the tabs. If you have a bunch of tabs open, close them if your computer's slow. So where to get the embed code on YouTube? Okay, so you can see I got all my my descriptions fully laid out for the most part. I got keywords in there. It's decent. You know, it could be better, but at least I got the keywords there I need. I got some other YouTube video links. I got my website link, right? I could probably add the thing that I'm really missing is more of a summary of the video. I could put a little summary here, maybe a couple paragraphs, and then add my social media links on the bottom. Those are probably the two things that I would recommend. Eventually I'll go in there and fix that and add it in there. But that's what I would recommend for a full YouTube description when you're talking about SEO and helping your links. That's what you want. And I would also, of course, what you want to do is wherever you embed the video, you want to put the link of that. For example, that blog post where I embedded the video, I'm going to put the link of that article in this description. That is important. So that here I have the marketing courses here, but I have to put the blog article link in these descriptions as well as the social media links, summary, and keywords. Obviously, the title and maybe other YouTube videos. Different your website URL. So that would be a complete, fill in the blank, if you will, type of description that I would do and recommend. And then we're going to go to share link, okay? And then you can see this is the share link. You can see all the social media links are here, different types of links where you can add, if you have a Pinterest or a blogger, articles, you got LinkedIn, right? You can just add them and click on them and go right to it, or you can just copy the link right here and go on those platforms. You can see the embed button is here, the link for that, and there's your embed code. So you're just going to copy and paste that according to how you want it embedded. Usually there are options here, and there are. So you can basically the embed code is going to change according to whatever options you select. You can see here this is the size of the video, 560 by 315. That's usually the standard that will show up, okay? Which is what was on my blog that I showed you, that width. But if you need it bigger, all you got to do is copy and paste this embed code and then change these numbers however you want. Maybe you want like a full size, like 720 kind of a shot, 720 by whatever it would be. Maybe like you could play with it, 720 by, I forgot what the actual standard is with 720 and 1080p. Just search on Google for that, for the numbers. What are the standard width and height for 720 and 1080p, and you can adjust and play with it, and you can even adjust and play with the numbers when you're on your website and you're embedding, and just to see how it proportionately looks, okay? But that's the standard where you want to go. So you could go like 1080p would be about 1080. So if this doubled, right, is 1120 by 630, right? So 1080p would be 40 less. So it might be 1080p by 590, something like that, okay? Just to give you an idea. So if you're going to check and uncheck player controls, this embed code will change accordingly, right? It'll just change whatever it happens to be. So it just changed it, subtracted or added stuff, right? And if I edit back, which I want, I left it there. Okay. Enable privacy enhanced mode, so you can start the video at a certain point if you want. Maybe you just want to, you're sectioning. Maybe you have a long video. Let's say you have a, 10, 15, 20-minute video, and you have maybe a certain topic at minute 5. You have a certain topic at minute 10. You got a certain topic at minute 15. A certain topic maybe at minute 18. Whatever that you want to show, that's related to wherever you're embedding it on a post, right? On your website, your blog, whatever. And it's strictly for that topic. This is where you would start it at a certain time. You click that box, you put the certain time in, 5:00 or 8:30 or 10 minutes and 20 seconds, whatever it is. That's where you would do that, okay? And just leave it unchecked if you just want to start it from the beginning, okay? And there's your embed code. Just copy it like that. Right click, right, copy, and just keep it in maybe a spreadsheet or something, a Google Doc, whatever you're going to use to save it. That way you can just copy and paste it and have it accessible at any time that you need it. Okay, you can see the link for the YouTube video. It has youtube.com/embed, and then the video number, the title, all that stuff is there. Okay, so that's a quick lesson on some YouTube SEO, and then embedding it onto the website in the system.io. Pretty much will be the same for any platform that you use. You're just going to need the watch link to do that, and you should be good to go. Make sure all your other information is filled out. As you saw, I put a border around it, things like that, a shadow. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Thank you.